it? Why you stop doing? I see you ain't doing your podcast. Why you stop doing it? Like, what caused you to do that? Because at this point in time in my life, I'm over 40. It's about me being selfish. I've given all that I can, hundreds of thousands, to the community at this point in time. But what I have to show for it, the investments in other people's businesses and stuff like that, they don't even take their own shit serious.
So I was just about to say, that's crazy. How much you charge to be mentoring?
But the point is, they don't even believe in themselves.
Be like, why you ain't
doing that no more? Like, Tina, you.
No, that was a one-on-one question. Like, can you mentor me? No, I invest in you.
I'm down for anything. But I always tell people at the same time, like, I've invested so much in artists and people, businesses, like countless. If you were to ask people, like, has Tina ever? Yep. Has Tina mentored? Yep.
Gave me a few.
Okay, I speak names and be like, hey, call this person. Doom. My Rolodex, whether I talk to you, fuck with you or not, if you are amazing at your craft and I trust and believe that you're capable of doing what you're gonna do, I'm gonna say yeah. But at the same time, I also gotta be selfish, and I think that's where I went wrong in my life. Is sometimes you want to drag people along with you. You gotta stop dragging. You gotta have the one people.
Say this. You
gotta have people that want to go, the ones that really believe in themselves. And at the end of the day,
put that work in.
And put the work in.
Because like mama just want to come with you and shit.
I tell people they like how you keep on getting at the casinos. I went up there and I said, listen, oh yeah, you want to book me for one? No. I think we need to book. Go ahead and book me for 3. The same day I signed my contract.
Come on now.
Why you gonna? And matter of fact, how do I get to being repeat business? How can I keep on coming in? So now I'm on my 5th journey at the casino.
Come on now.
And everybody else is on 1 or 2. It's because you gotta be hungry.
Absolutely.
Dare to be different.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Yeah.
You are your worst enemy. You are your hardest critic. If your city ain't putting you on, it ain't up to your city to put you on. It's up to you to put yourself on.
Come on now.
Come with it.
That's a fact. Come on now.
Let's go.
Yeah. Are we recording?
We rolling already.
Oh, okay.
It's up to
hey,
you.
I want that part too.
You gonna have to cut it, man.
I want that part. You hear me? All right, man. Right into it. Welcome to another episode of Fulltime Father Podcast. I am all love, man. Big dog in here for sure. And I have a very special guest. One of the community leaders around here, man. Somebody who has given me plenty of opportunities, so I feel extremely blessed to be next to this woman right now, and she is on my platform. So please introduce yourself, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tina Renee, a.k.a. the radio host, a.k.a. the soul singer, the manager of the Synergy Band, a.k.a. the hustlepreneur, and the latest, the People's Champ.
Come on now, the People's Champ.
Man, you already know it.
You heard me? Nah, that's what's up, man. And we just gonna dig into the big homie, man, and see we can pick her brain, you know what I'm saying? Try to get a little bit of her story and stuff, just get some motivation. We were just talking right before we decided to start, and she was just going in. So hopefully we can just transcend that, you know what I'm saying, right on over. So first and foremost, where are you from, man?
Well, I'm originally from Chicago, and I always tell everybody I'm originally from Chicago, by the way, of down south. So, Chi-Town, 69th Street, Cottage Grove, South Side. But then shortly, I'm just playing. Then I actually ended up going down south, Florida, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, Arkansas. So when you hear that little country swing come out there, the Southern hospitality is all inside of me and all up in there.
What was the culture like? Was it like a culture shock coming from, city life to going to the South?
No, to be honest, all my life I've been different. So like when I went down south, I felt like I fit right in. Like I wake up in the day and I get my day going. I'm like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on? Up north, you say hi to people, they ready to what you talking to?
Absolutely.
So when I came down south, it was just nothing but love because it just fits in. It's an inclusive culture. Everybody is friendly. And it just feels good. So I think the biggest culture shock is when I came back home back in 2014, and I was like, ooh, why did I make this decision? I don't know if I fit in. But then also it was my competitive advantage. My Southern hospitality is my selling point. That's how I use it.
I heard that. When you say you don't know if you made a good decision or not, what you mean?
Can I be honest with you?
Always.
when I first got here, everybody was talking about how Rockford was like the worst place to live. You see all these stats. So I was like, I made it here. And to be honest, the first time I ever really experienced racism was when I came here. It was called coming from the South. Coming down there where they had KKK walks and everything else. I had never experienced really any of that until I got down here. And I was like, man, did I make the right decision?
What was the experience though?
It was just being called the N-word.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, that's normal here.
So that's normal here. I was like, I got here, I was like, hold on. Are you talking to me? Right? And so it was just like a proving point. And then just the mentality of the city being not a lot of opportunities. I was like, well, okay, what? That means you're just not hungry enough. And I think the South taught me how to be hungry, and no matter what situation you in, you just gotta go for it. And if it's different, make the best of it.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that, man. That's powerful, man. Just that I was in Oklahoma for 3 months, and the hospitality is crazy. I'm walking down the street, people are literally just waving at me. It's my first day there. People are just everybody roll past waving. I'm walking past people's porches, they waving. And
they
stuff.
leave the door open.
Man, yeah.
You gotta worry about nobody coming in your property.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, that's dope. Okay, so you landed here in 2014.
Yep.
And what were you doing as far as like making a living?
Well, most people don't understand. I've always been a boss, right? So people knew me as Tina the singer, but they didn't understand that I've always been in executive roles, from HR manager to managing cities, states. Recently, over 6 states with Packard. Now I'm on PCI running 6 sites.
Come on, big dog.
So they always saw me as a singer, the rapper, and everything else, but they didn't know that behind all of that was a person with the MBA. Behind all of that was an executive person. So I always tell people when they start to question whether or not I knew my stuff, check my LinkedIn.
Come on, check the profile.
Because at the end of the day, what makes me special is I'm relatable to anybody. I can walk into any building. I don't care if it's me sitting there with the governor when I was in Arkansas, sitting at the table with the governor. Don't forget that. And I was 24 at the time, so now being able to step into any room, no matter what, with the state representatives and everything else, and whether I rap or not, just be my authentic self. That's what made it special.
Come on, man. That's real important, man. That's real important. Being yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Being comfortable.
That's the important piece. If you ain't comfortable with yourself, then guess what? Don't get mad at nobody else when they ain't comfortable with you.
Come on now.
They see your lack of confidence.
Yeah, them vibrations, man. They gonna either line up or not.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Okay, so you basically in the corporate world at the same time. And you're singing.
Yep.
And you're singing. Are you solo singing at this time, or you got a band?
So let's talk about it. So I've been singing for 20 plus years as a solo artist, and I've always had a band. Right now, I've been on this band journey because as you become higher in this industry, you want to be able to say, I got my own band, let's take it with me. So I've been on this band journey, which has been great for the last 15 years, and I finally got the pieces. They're interlocked in because everybody in the Synergy band plays a part. Just show the hell out on your craft. And when you show out, the opportunity is endless. So the Synergy band is the band that I'm a part of. But of course, I hit states, and I got a band in every city that I go to that I can call up and say, what's up, y'all? I'm coming to your city. Let's go.
That's what's up. So you basically be doing like tours and stuff, right? Like you book.
Yeah, man. Book. Yeah, I always tell everybody the next year. So whatever I got here by the end of this 6 months, I'll be ready going already booking for the next year.
That's what's up.
So I do a lot of solo gigs on my own, whether it's hosting, I throw parties, so I do promoting as well. And then on top of it, me having my band and everything else, and mentoring. So I've kind of taken on a new craft of being able to be a public speaker. So I got some things going out in Minneapolis in April, and I'm excited about that, to talk about some of the traumas and things of that nature that I've been in my life.
Nice. There we go. Okay, and speaking of that, let's get into it.
Yes.
All right, so this podcast is about parents.
Yes. So
I am a single father myself, and what you said, you were a single mom at one point. When I met you,
I was single mom.
No. I was it was in your backyard.
Oh, my husband.
Yep, I was actually dating somebody from the city that drove out here and was coming to your. I didn't even know about you or nothing. So I ended up in your backyard, and I think y'all either just got married or
we was
something.
engaged. You was at my engagement party.
Yep.
Sure was.
Yep.
And I couldn't even walk then. You remember I was
absolutely, yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, actually, I think 2 weeks before that, you had brought some seafood from me or something like that. Right.
I bought them daggone crab legs and I was hooked.
Absolutely. Okay, so, tell us about the journey, about being a single mom. Like, okay, so how old was your child before you got married? Like, before you wasn't a single mom anymore?
So, yeah, definitely. So, I became a mom at 27. Actually, I lost 2 kids prior to me having my child. Now, it's at the end of the day, it's a journey, right? So, I lost 2 kids and didn't know whether or not I was going to have my son. Man, I had this little smooth chocolate little thing. He was finding his wine. I seen him on the white pants, bam. and guess what? It went down, and I was able to have my son. Now, mind you, my son had a 4% chance of living, so I didn't know if I was going to even have him. But from the time I was pregnant to I met my husband, my son was 4 years old, and at that point in time, I was really scared to even bring my son around my now husband. Because you just never know. You want to make sure you got to vet whoever you going to bring into your life. And to be honest, I had dated somebody and I was in an abusive relationship while I had my son. After that, I was like, nah.
You said this was before you had this
son? Well, I had my son, came here, was in an abusive relationship with this guy. He hit me one time and I left. That ain't it, like.
There we go.
Because at the end of the day, that's something that my son will always remember. And he remembers to this day. And he was 3 at the time. I met my husband, at that time he was 4. He was trying to, swoop me down, like, what's up, how you doing? I was like, I'm not ready. Because I had to heal from the trauma that I was already in and the relationship that I was in. And it tore my heart out. Like, it just was like, I'm not ready to love because I didn't love myself. Because if I loved myself, I wouldn't have put my son and myself in that situation.
That's so real. That's so important.
And so my husband, he hit me up, trying to holler at me, swoop me down. I was like, no, I'm not ready. He did that 3 times, like within a year's span. And that 3rd time I actually called him. I was like, you know what? You've been persistent with this. Let's go out. And he was like, well, I want to take you to this fancy restaurant and everything else. I said, no, let's go get some chicken. That sounds crazy, right?
That's what's up. No, that's
because you're going to see me eat this chicken. Either you're going to be with me or you're not.
And that's kind of...
I'm eating all. I'm a Southern girl. I want all of it. So we went to the stadium and... me and him hang out. I had a t-shirt on and some jeans. And that night, he told me he was going to marry me. And I looked at that fool. I said, you lost your mind. I ain't even call him after that. I was like, you trying to play with my little tug on my little heartstrings. And I waited. He called me. He said, so what are we doing? I said, what you talking about? He was like, I told you, you the one for me. And I was like, whatever. He was doing out there a Playboy thing. And I told him, I said, no, I don't think I'm for you. He came back. He was like, I'm ready. And I was like, we go together, nigga.
No, my boy put that shit out.
We go together.
My boy put that.
And then after that, the rest is history. We've been rocking and rolling, as I always say, the Beyonce and Jay-Z for now going on 9 years.
Come on now.
4 years married.
That's what's up, man. Oh, that's dope, man. That's dope. You to get to like the beginning of stories like that is amazing, man.
Yeah.
From my bands getting turned down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And still. You know what I'm saying? Kept his pimp hand strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was great. But at the same time, I always say, when you meet a person, after you experience so much baggage, like most people want to take baggage from one person to the next, but I had enough.
And that's dope. Like in between of that, like you were saying, like you wasn't fully healed from the trauma. So you didn't feel comfortable, and that's one of the reasons I've been single so fucking long, because I know I got shit I gotta take care of.
There you go.
I ain't finna fuck your life up. I'm trying to get my shit on track.
I feel you on that.
And
too often people be like, okay, you all jacked up. You still a person your dream. Like, oh yeah, I'm this best person. I got it all together, man. Your shit be just jacked up.
Yeah, real shit, though. Man, that's so perfect. That's why I don't judge people, man. Like, cause I wake up and fuck up every day. I probably dropped about 9 mistakes today. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? We still only in the evening.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know what? I realized that all men and women are the same. That sounds crazy. Because every man is waiting for the perfect woman, and every woman is waiting for the perfect man. But all women complain. All women don't trust me. All women nag. What makes a difference is whether or not you're invested in that person. Every woman and man is the same. The question is, can you find, are you willing to stick it out or not?
Absolutely.
And the ones you're willing to stick it out with, you're going to experience the same thing in that same relationship. The question is whether or not you're willing to give in or not.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying every relationship is perfect, because I be trying to divorce my husband now, like yesterday. I'm just playing, babe. You know, we here. But it's times you think about it. But the question is whether or not you're going to stay prayed up, and you're going to stay in this thing, or you're going to walk. That's the difference.
That's real. And most marriage couples, that's exactly what I hear from them. As far as like advice and stuff. Like,
pray.
You're not always going to be happy. That's just the real, at the end of the day, y'all can go to sleep next to each other mad as hell. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But y'all got to stick through it and make
Don't
it
go
happen.
to bed mad. It's one of the things that me and my husband got. We can be pissed off, but we ain't going to mad. Like, come here, boy. Come get this meat. You know, we had those conversations because at the end of the day, ain't nothing that really be out here. We done lost again together. We done won together. We done gave up on each other. We done prayed together. We seek marital counseling. We actually sought that before going into our marriage, and everything else. Like everybody goes through that, man. This is a part of life, because at some point, even as a man, you start down yourself.
Absolutely. No,
Same thing as a woman.
That's a fact. Yeah, them doubts get in your mind.
And you're like, man, am I good enough
scary.
for her? She's staying out a little late. I see her put her makeup on. Like, I see her looking good. Where's she going?
Nah, fuck that. And the real niggas don't give a fuck about none of that.
You know you added ABC 1, 2, 3 and GPS
Hey,
on
that
her ass.
motherfucker stressed out. Like, what she did? I called her an hour ago.
She ain't answer her phone. Who you with?
Stressed out, man. But nah, that's real though, man. That's so y'all found a way to completely just trust and love each other unconditionally.
Can I be honest with you? What is unconditional?
It don't matter what happens.
No matter what happens?
It don't matter
That's
what it
the
goes
toughest part. Because I always say that, like, when we lost our building, you think about losing money. I literally stepped away from my radio station at the time. I came home from running 6 states to make sure family is right, just to come home for us to lose. Mind you, I was making 6 figures on the road.
Come on, huh?
I came home because I was like, my family just wasn't right in order. Boom, just for us to lose our business because of water. Something outside of our control. And then how do you still love during a time when you see nothing but loss? Man,
Unconditional.
That's unconditional love.
Absolutely. Because
For real, because that bank account, when it hitting like 0, oh my God. You like, how do we get out of this? That's where love come in. And we got to figure out how to motivate one another to make it happen. And put pride to the side.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
No, that's real. That's a fact. Cause like, even when I think unconditional, like, it don't matter what goes on in your home. You got kids, you're not gonna just say fuck your kids.
You're not.
You know what I'm saying? So it's still unconditional. Your kid break some shit in the house. Of course you're gonna be mad. It's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, take it to the extreme.
And you gotta understand, my son is not my husband's son.
Right.
And so my son loves him and doesn't see anything else but that being his dad.
That's what's up.
His kids, which is my bonus babies, but they're my babies, they see me as mama.
That's what's up.
So at the end of the day, what's keeping me here? It gotta be love, because it ain't because of the fact it's a connection. We had kids. We came together with kids.
And y'all together, just a dope ass vibe,
Man.
like real shit. Y'all,
For real.
Y'all got that type of. It's very few people, especially in this area, that as soon as you meet them, they give you like a family type vibe.
We invite everybody in.
Like real shit. Like it's real dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Even speaking of that, like Exquisite. So I was able to link up with the big homie Said. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big dog. Everything's smacking.
Yeah.
And y'all linked together to provide me with opportunities to try to make some money doing food or whatever. Business shut down. I don't think too many people have an explanation of what happened.
No.
Yeah, so break that down.
No, it's so crazy because you know what? That right there hit me hard. Cause like when we shut down, there was nobody was like, hey, y'all good? What's going on? When I had put so much money into everybody else, nobody even lift up the phone and say, yo, T, I see that y'all closed down. What's going on? Yada, yada. You know, think about how many people we brought in there just from the restaurant style. Y'all wanted to start y'all business and want the opportunity. We brought everybody that wanted to start their business, that had their stuff in order, said, come on in here. We're going to give you opportunity to promote your business outside and actually do it in a facility where you can. But nobody picked up the phone and said, hey, y'all good? No. So at that point in time, I think that's why I became selfish. I shut my radio station down even more. So I stopped doing that because at that point in time, I realized that was people that didn't even believe in themselves. They wanted to do it. They did it for a short period of time. But where's your hustle game at for real? After given the opportunity to be able to do what you say your passion is, you didn't take full advantage of it. I actually helped started Everything Smacking with page, promotion, and everything was said. And said he wanted to do it. So I said, come on, bro, let's go. There's a business opportunity. Let's go. And after that, the rest is history. I'm excited to see that he's still doing those because that means that you truly believe in your craft. Absolutely. And I tell people all the time, the opportunities are there. The question is whether or not you're gonna take it. And when you got the opportunity, what are you gonna do with it afterwards? I think about how many people I helped start their business from a professional standpoint. Birthdays, I did a birthday fund, help a person start their business. Literally got everything from their license and everything to get them started, and they did nothing with it. Artists, how many artists I started with? I almost all the artists here in Rockford, man. It just make me sick. But what are you doing with? You won't even promote your music on Facebook. You ain't even out here promoting. Only thing you doing is complaining about why people ain't giving you opportunity when it's a whole world out here. Whole world. It's way bigger than just Rockford.
8 billion people.
Oh my God! All you gotta do is put your own information on Facebook. Promote your own music and stop worrying about your city going in and supporting you.
Yeah, I tell people that all the time.
Get out your own way.
Like, man, like, even when, like, because people be talking shit about paid ads and shit, I'm like, you out your fucking mind. You are out your mind if you think there's something wrong with paying for promotion. So let's just say you throw videos up or whatever, you're not getting no views because you are promoting to an audience that don't give a fuck about what you're doing.
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me your pride is in the way of you paying $5 to $10
to promote your stuff
on a video to get your shit moving to other places? That's crazy. That's crash out. That's crazy.
You sat there and heard Kendrick Lamar say, well, Drake want to sue Kendrick Lamar for him literally promoting his business.
And it was crazy because both of them benefit off the same system.
Off the same system.
Same system.
So the question is, are you hungry or do you want to really get your stuff out there? You ain't trying to get no contract with no music industry because who they gonna pay? Every artist now are going independent. So you can make money and millions off yourself.
And sit at the crib.
So stop making excuses. I started realizing people make more excuses than anything. So I started investing in people and started investing in myself. Absolutely. So I cut my radio station down and I said, listen, I'm going on the road and I'm gonna promote Tina Renee and do that for me in the Synergy Band. And it's been amazing.
That's what's up.
It's been amazing, man, and it's a journey. I done been to Atlanta. They done booked me down to Atlanta. They fly me out to Memphis, Tennessee. They fly me down to Mississippi. How did I do it? I met a lady the other day. She was like, Tina, I want you to come down here to Milwaukee. Man, I think I met you down in Mississippi at a gig down in Charleston, Mississippi. I was like, yeah, that was me. You had that white dress on. If the opportunity is there, just by people meeting you, you have the ability to go anywhere. But the question is, are you hungry enough? And most people ain't hungry enough. They used to making excuses. I don't make excuses in life.
Come on now. Big
Period.
Dog. Big dog. None.
Period. Life's too short to make excuses. I wake up hungry. I go to bed hungry. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning hungry.
Come on,
if I can go to job and hustle for 9 to 5 or 7 to 4:30 or 12-hour day, I know I can hustle that much hard for myself. For sure. Period. Behind the scenes.
Come on now.
Just saying.
So give like the artists right now, man, that may be lost. What's a little starter kit? You know what I'm saying? What would you say some steps they can take to get themselves known outside of the immediate area where they're at now?
I mean, social media is everything. TikTok is one of the biggest things that's out there booming. Like literally, you can put your song out there on TikTok and get people to make a dance up off your own music. But the promotability, like you said, the ability to utilize the platforms to promote yourself, that's on you. I know some people just do not like to promote. I'm one of those. So you got to pay somebody to promote your music, or you got to do it. Even if that means on Sunday, most people think I post every day. I do not. On Sunday, I create all my dang on posts, and then I schedule my posts out there.
Absolutely. And you can use Metro Pool.
Metro Pool, you got a Meta business that's out there to do your things. If you're not getting paid, I cannot do nothing and get paid $20 damn a month and not do nothing. You got $20 damn more.
Come on,
that's not promoting. Or I can make $120 easily just by doing nothing, by scheduling my posts. You got the different tasks that's in there, what you need to do. Continue to do that, then that gives you more visibility. What you waiting on? The question is, you lazy.
That's a fact. And she
lazy.
Talking to my soul too right now.
I told people all the time when I had soulful discussions and on the radio station, people would say, I said, hey, you got here's your business, promote. Half of the time they don't even promote that they coming on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time they don't even share it. So you want, what was you hoping?
You talking. Absolutely.
What was you hoping to happen? People ask us, how do we get a sold out show at the dang on show? So many people at the casino. Hard Rock, because I'm like, yo, come on in, flying people out. You know in advance, I need your butt in these seats.
Come on now.
You gotta ask for what it is that you want. And if you ain't asking, then guess what? Stay quiet.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Sit your butt down. Because you really ain't doing this stuff for real.
Mm-hmm.
You playing. Sit on the sideline.
Mm-hmm. Let the doers do.
Let the doers do.
Yeah.
But then don't hate when the doers is doing. Don't hate when the doers is doing. Because at this point in time, you wasting people's time. Oh, this person don't give me no opportunity. Big V was probably the one that I love the most. I got to give a shout out to him because he's like, for me, the promoter of all promoters. And he truly give people the opportunity. His expectations high for the people that don't understand it. But what he promotes is just truly grown folks' experience.
Mm-hmm.
And he want consistency.
Absolutely.
So if you ever want to learn something, it'll be him because he going to give you the raw, in the good, bad, and the ugly. So you got to get some mentors that's truly going to challenge you to be the best that you can be. And those mentors got to be people that's not your friends.
That's a fact.
Because they're going to say, you suck on this. Your last performance, Tina, wasn't great. You need to do this. Get people in your corner that's truly really excited about you being great.
And real talk, I really think that's the gap between a lot of people, just accountability partner.
Man.
Real talk, just accountability
For real.
partner. Like when I talk to my people that's in business and stuff, and they tell me what's going on and stuff, I don't have anything to say. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm they talking about they doing this, they doing that, and I'm like, yeah, that's dope, that's cool.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? And that made me go within, and then I got to go snap. You know what I'm saying? I got to drop some shit. You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
no, that's real though. Accountability partners, everything. A mentor, of course, everything.
Yeah.
You
Get
know
people
what I'm
that got money. Some people that you wanna see, like, okay,
That's living the lifestyle.
That's living the
that you
lifestyle
want.
that you want. You want a millionaire. Your network is truly your net worth. People say, well, Tina, how do you get all these people? When we was bringing Lavelle down, now he's with Charlie Wilson.
That's
We
what's up.
bring groups out of Atlanta or Houston down for Marissa Brown shows. They're like, how do you do all these things? Well, it's because of the fact we network with people. And you share that. So anybody the one thing people can say is, I never hide any of the resources I have. You want it, here you go.
That's a
But you
fact.
better use it.
That's a fact.
You better use it. If you ain't gonna use it, don't waste my time. That
Absolutely.
sounds crazy and it sounds cocky, but at the same
No,
time,
it's
I
real
always
as
tell
hell.
people this: it's real.
Mm-hmm.
You want the plug for the Hard Rock? I told them, here's the bands. Here's all the bands. Same thing, my plug up in Blue. Here's all the bands out of here. Here's all the DJs. Here's who you need to call. Here's all the camera people. You gotta share the wealth.
Absolutely.
Share it. Because whether or not they give you appreciation or not, it feels good at the end of the day that I can see somebody that's working and able to do the job, and they're able to be consistent with their work.
For sure.
That means everything to me.
Yeah, gatekeeping is a problem.
Oh my God.
It's a problem. It's
The
a big
crab in a
problem.
bucket mentality that you gonna get something better than me.
Come on now.
What's meant for you is truly meant for you.
Absolutely, man. Then I'm gonna say this too for the elders too, man, because it's a lot of them. It's a lot of y'all.
It is.
I'm speaking to the community. I'm speaking to y'all directly. It's a lot of y'all that is really like tapped in and plugged in with a lot of shit, and y'all don't be sharing that shit. Like y'all don't be putting the young people on that's really trying, like that y'all see being consistent and doing something. I know there's a lot of people out here that's in them grants heavy,
Yeah.
like
But,
heavy.
but the
like,
question is, do our people apply for grants?
yeah, that's the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? But the older people that really, really get into the bag, they know what's up, they in them grants.
But
one thing I know about...
There's people that burnt them.
No, for sure.
There's people that's burnt them because they don't utilize it. Because you got to think, what's that young lady from Beautiful Beginning? She fired Desire. Let's talk about her. Fire girl. She said, anybody that's ready for some grants, here's all the grant information. She said, come to me. It's right there. I wonder how many people actually went and truly gonna finish through. Think big that's out here.
Yeah,
for all the business opportunity, giving out those grants, $50,000, $30,000, $20,000, and bless Janine, Tisha Hannah to help her start her business. The opportunity is there. Are you gonna go to the classes? These folks now ain't got no choice but to give you the opportunity and let you know that's there. The question is, you gonna walk through that door?
That's a fact. That's real. And let me just double back. Even with Beautiful Beginnings, that was my mentor. Like, hey, when I tell you that woman, she wakes up and get to it.
To it.
Like, to it for sure.
Period. 5:30 in the morning, she posted.
And definitely not stingy with the information.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it is, but you definitely got people out here that's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We gonna protect this information. With me being a person that was attached to somebody who's in behind the scenes and stuff, I know a lot of behind the scenes stuff that be going on with a lot of these organizations and stuff, man. And it's some dirty shit. But of course, you're gonna have it.
You're gonna have it.
You know what I'm saying? Shit got to be balanced out. But I would like to say, just man, hey, ease the fuck up, man. Like, drop some gems on these up and coming people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting here at y'all little meetings talking about how rough shit is, how private it is, how that whatever shit can change. But you can put a bag in somebody's pocket and change their fucking life.
They can.
For sure. You know what I mean?
And it's also, I always say this, when we started We Empower Industry, me and Newly B, we literally had $300 tie day when we started putting those dang on events out for 24 artists to be on the stage at a time.
Come on now.
$300. Man, $300 is what we put in to truly start it, and we just believed in the dream. We believed in the dream. It was like, man, we're going to put 24 artists on the stage every time we hit women, men, or whatever the case may be. And we did that for an extended period of time. Until we decided to move, separate or whatever the case may be. But things like that's supposed to, it happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Relationships end. Absolutely. Some people outgrow each other. But the question is, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do afterwards? It's the experience. And people still to this day talk about how we put on those shows in the city. It'd be off the chain.
That's dope, man. See, like that's definitely something that's needed, especially with all the music and shit that's going on right now. Yeah. Like that'd be fire, man.
Well, I might have to bring it back. I might have to run the thing back.
Wink to the camera, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know I can't wink. I don't know how to wink on that.
Both of them.
Did you see it? It's a Chinese. It's an Asian enemy.
That's funny as hell. But nah, that's what's up, man. Okay, so now you outside of just doing your band, are you doing anything else?
The community. I literally just it's for me. Where's my biggest impact? It's anything with the babies, the youth. I think that's what my biggest investment is at this current time. Hunger, dealing with ways I can truly impact the community. As you see me a lot of the times sitting on boards for fighting hunger, different festivals. Now my focus is truly on how do I get on boards and truly make a difference in our community. While I was the one that was promoting and everything else, I want to work behind the scenes to make some stuff happen. The 815 Black Fest, I'm a part of that. That's coming down the pipeline to build that. I just want to be a part of it.
815 Black Fest.
Oh my God. It's coming out with working with Harlan, Jefferson, and the Levens Lake. But it's the opportunity to truly work community meets culture. So people get to see who we are as Black folks, Black excellence, whether it's through artistry, but truly focusing on 6 pillars: education, health, domestic violence, financial literacy, man, the list goes on. But I just want to really impact some lives, man, and mental health. That's the biggest thing. It's like a lot of times we talk about what things happen, why things happen. It's the baggage that comes along with it and whether or not we're ready to tap in. A lot of relationships not working because of the fact that we've been hurt. Absolutely. My mom was a single mom. Hell, I became a single mom. I tried my hardest not to become a single mom. But guess what? It happened. How do I stop feeling like I'm a failure because of that? So,
them cycles.
Man, the victim cycles that comes on about and truly creating some lasting memories. So, of course, we're going to be promoting artists, all different forums, big Black-owned businesses. We're going to party. We're going to bring some artists out here. And it's just it's going to be a beautiful experience. More to come.
That's what's up. Come on now, the big dog, man.
Nah, you know, big dog.
That one up but a little
the
big
people's
dog
champ,
talk.
baby. It's talking. We coming.
Yeah, I heard you say that. What's the people's champ? Is that what we just discussing?
Yeah, the people's champ for me is truly making a difference in people's lives. For me, in every aspect, people see me make a difference on my personal side, but they don't realize the lives that I touch from behind the scenes as an HR business partner, right? For promotability for people, inspiring them, investing in them in their lives to get them to that next level. It feels good. It feels good to not only just be able to change people's lives by just spending some time with them and telling them I love them. People is like, it's my passion.
Man,
it's the
that's
love.
So dope. That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's the reason why that's my name. All love.
Ah,
Hey, ain't no
you know
love
it.
like all love,
You
man.
know
Like, I
it,
literally
man.
be telling people I love you, though, like on a regular basis. Like that's
All day.
Like you have no idea how long somebody will go without hearing them words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And them words can definitely lift you up or tear you down. Either or, but
Yes.
that's
It's so crazy you said that because today I went to an event where the 11-year-old was committed suicide at Eisenhower. So I went to that event and I know people like, man, Tina here. When it comes down to babies, I'm willing to do anything. But at the end, you know what I told everybody? I love you. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
Come on now.
Period.
Ain't nothing you can do.
It ain't nothing you can do about it. On God.
I love that. I don't think I'm gonna steal that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, that's it. And speaking on that though, that's the reason why I don't. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna say that for a different episode because I do got something planned to speak on that situation. Maybe I can tag you in on that one too.
Yeah, let's go.
But anyway, so this has been another episode of Fulltime Father Podcast, man. I will, if you can, just drop a level, know how to get into contact with you, man.
Definitely, y'all can hit me up at Tina Renee Singer on all platforms. Or you can make sure y'all book me at Booking the Synergy Band at gmail.com. Hit your girl up at 501-993-0757. Again, 501-993-0757. It's your girl, Tina Renee, a.k.a. The People's Champ. And I'm just going to say this. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this journey. Keep on doing what you're doing. And you know, it just shows to say one thing. Men are the most powerful thing in this world. I don't care what you say. You live by a good man, you're going to be a good woman, period.
Come on now, you heard me? Oh, no, I think I just heard something from the audience. They said, I don't know if you can sing or not. That's what they saying.
Oh!
What y'all say? You say,
Oh!
Yeah. Come on now.
I love y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it, baby.
You heard me? Fulltime Father Podcast, man. We out. There's no love like all love. You heard me? There it is right there.
I'm Tina finna sing. You can't call her.
Yeah.